Hello everyone, welcome to another pick a card reading. So today we are seeing if they are hiding their feelings from you. The reason why I thought of doing this was yesterday the last reading was about if they love you or not. I thought it was a very innocent reading, but then it made me think some of the piles. It made me think that maybe some of them are hiding their feelings to you and they're not showing it. So I wanted a confirmation in that way, and if yes or no, what are their true feelings? So I've picked some cards for that. So let's start with this. So as usual, thank you so much for watching my videos, and thank you so much for liking, subscribing, and sharing, and thank you so much for ordering personal readings. If you want to have a personal reading with me, the links are given below, all the possible offerings that I have, especially the astrology one. Not everyone knows that am a Vedic astrologer also. I use tropical Ayanamsha for that, and I can specifically guide you about your romantic life or your career. If you see there is a constant struggle and repetition of things, that's when it's very useful to get a career or a romantic uh, astrological reading with me. So those links are also given below. You can support me on PayPal through donation. The link is given below. You can support me on Amazon by helping me to buy things that I wish to buy, all related to astrology and tarot. If you want to support, you can feel free to do that. So here are the piles, pile 1, 2, 3, and 4. If you need more time, then pause the video. I'll just repeat again, pile 1, 2, 3, and 4. So we'll start with pile 1. So pile 1, you have Two of Wands, the High Priestess, Eight of Wands, Temperance, Strength, and Six of Swords. We'll see the other cards a while from now, keeping them aside. So it says that they definitely have something to hide from you, but for some reason they cannot hide it for a longer period of time. They always try to hide it, but it doesn't happen that they can hide it for a very long time. So in that way they are open book. That's what I see from the cards here. But they always have an intention not to show their true feeling, their true opinion, their true thoughts about you and they always want to hide it, but something happens and it very quickly comes out from their mouth or through their actions, through their gestures, and they feel embarrassed about it because they somehow feel that they really cannot show their true feelings to anyone. They don't want to do that, and they feel insecure. They feel as if the power that they have over you is lost because now you know the truth. And that's where they feel very irritated. And sometimes they always, I'm again, it's so ironical that I said sometimes always. Sometimes and always cannot be together, but it's almost like they always say something that they wanted to hide and then they cut you off immediately from their life for a couple of weeks and then they try to re-establish the connection. It's always like that. So each time they'll say something that they don't want to say, they'll cut you off and then they'll come back and try to rebuild the balance that they have just lost because of their actions. So it's a loop that is going on. So we'll see what else is going on in this situation. Okay, we have the broom and the whip with the lady. So whoever this person is in a constant mood of cleaning their own mess and repeating and creating another mess and then cleaning it, and again create another mess and clean it, and they really cannot uh, grow beyond that, and it's very frustrating for both of you, for you and them, and it's almost like, when will this person grow up? That's what you think. So the next message we have is that your hard work is paying off. Although this person is constantly creating mess and cleaning it and repeating the cycle, you are working very hard to make them understand that this won't work. And you always try to be the first person to understand that this person has again acted in a childish way. So now you don't react to a lot of things. Now you don't even bother about a lot of things, and you keep on doing as if everything is normal. You keep on doing things between both of you as if nothing has happened. Even if they have cut you off, doesn't matter, they'll come back, you know it, it's for sure. And you are moving forward, and doesn't matter if they are uh, cutting you off, but then somewhere you always have that insecurity that there might be 0.1% chance that they might not come back this time. But with a leap of faith, you always keep doing things, and because of this, now you are almost turning like a superhero in their eyes. So that's the reason why I see that the situation between both of you is improving, and it will constantly improve because you are the one who is putting in all the hard work right now, and nobody want to mess up with a superhero because they want always to be close to a superhero or to be next to a superhero, because they know when the time comes, you are the only person on whom they can depend, rely, and get all the resources through you. So they definitely don't want to mess up with you anymore. But then they have this habit which is very childish, and they always want to keep secrets from you, but they can't, and then they feel frustrated about it, and they then get into self denial mode that they should not have any kind of interaction with you. They definitely suffer through that period when they are cutting you off. They are definitely suffering a lot, and they feel very excited in a very negative way that what if this person will leave me. In that way they are very excited, and excitement is not the word, I'm not getting the real word here, but you got the picture, right? They feel anxiety. Yeah, anxiety is the word, not excited. Yeah, they feel that anxiety if you will leave them, and if they lose you. Each time they cut you off, they feel that, and the feeling keeps growing, but then you never leave them, you never lose hope, and for that they admire you, and they put you on the pedestrian, and they definitely see a lot of possibilities in future, but they want to keep it as a secret as of now. So let's move on to pile 2. So do they hide their feelings from you? We have uh, this is 8 of Pentacles. I'm so sorry, I'm a little overwhelmed today with the readings. And then this is the Star card, then this is the 9 of Swords, then we have 4 of Swords, Knight of Swords. What's happening with you guys? And then we have the World. So we'll get back to these cards in a while, but let's see what's happening here. They are trying to hide something from you, but then that hidden feeling always spills out. It's almost like pile one, but it is little different here. Uh, they are a very hardworking person and they have thrived uh, on success because of their hard work. But right now they are in a very different phase of their life and they feel that all the hard work that they have put in their life is just going down the drain and they are having sleepless nights and they just don't want to show this to you. They don't want to show this feeling of being a loser that they have right now. They don't want to show that to you. They are trying to move away from that, but for some reason things have come to a standstill and there's no movement in their mind. And you, on the other hand, are moving so quickly towards them that they're not able to handle it, and very soon things will be shown very explicitly and very clearly to you how they are feeling in their personal space and what's happening in their personal life and in their professional life and how miserable they feel right now. As of now they are not showing it at all, but very soon they will show you when you reach to them and when you get very close to them in that aspect, because you are on a very quick move. That's what I see here. Then we have the fish and crossroads. So as of now, while they are going through their own misery, they are at the crossroads and they don't know which direction to go in their life. But somehow it says that if they align their goals with your goals, or you both combine your ambitions and try to build something new, there's a lot of success. Otherwise, it's almost like going around in circles. And that is something that they will have to realize over a period of time. It will not happen very quickly. But when you meet them in this process, it's not that you should drop everything and first thing that you should do is go and meet them. It will happen. It will happen. Your angels, your energies are working and they will bring you together and you will somehow land up in their space for some reason. So leave that to your destiny. Don't worry about it. But when that happens, then it's almost like you both will have an opportunity to realign your goals and form a combined goal, and that's when the magic will start, especially for them because they are on a very low mental status right now and they will thrive. Suddenly they'll thrive and they'll come out, and especially in the public side they are very good right now and they seem to look very successful, but in their own personal mental space they are struggling very hard. Have faith in your dreams. It's a direct message for you that whatever you wanted in life will definitely happen with concern to this person, so don't worry about it. You are waiting for the results. It's like seven of pentacles for you and eight of pentacles for them. They have already got their material finances sorted out. You are still trying to sort that out, but don't worry about it. When you both combine your resources, your energies, even your finances will get sorted out. So you need to open up to them about your personal situation while they open it to you, and then you will see that okay, there is a deeper connection, there is a deeper meaning here, and then they will come and start building up things in and around your aspirations and try to align their and your aspirations and come with a combined plan for both of your success. So that's something that will happen very soon because this is a very fast moving energy. So I definitely see between 2 weeks to 3 weeks for some of you, and for some of you who are a little slower, it will happen within 3 months. So the universe is almost knocking on their door through you, that now is the time to align the energies and to move forward in life and leave the misery behind, leave the insecurity behind. They are somehow so insecure in their personal space and so miserable that they're not able to show things to you what they really want, but then universe is knocking on the door that this is the right time to do it, and most probably they'll do it. That's what the cards are suggesting, but be careful. Don't get too excited right now. That's one thing, that each time you get super excited by watching a YouTube video like this, which promises a lot of things, then it also works on in a reverse way. Like your mind immediately gets a confirmation that, okay, this will happen. I should not work towards the manifestation of this anymore. And that's when the energy stops. So this is just a confirmation. What you are doing is correct. Keep on working on that direction. Don't stop the manifestation process consciously or subconsciously, because it's you who will manifest. Don't worry about what Astrolux says. So that's your reading, pile 2, and then we will move on to pile 3. So you have Ace of Pentacles, Hierophant, Queen of Swords, then you have Four of Cups, Nine of Wands, and Five of Swords. We'll see these cards later, but right now the answer is yes, they are hiding, and they are hiding. Like pile 1 and pile 2, it was like they want to hide, but it won't stay hidden. But here they are hiding, and they are very successful in hiding their feelings. And what you can do about it, I don't see a lot of opportunity in this set of cards. Maybe it will open up with the other cards, but yes, they are definitely hiding. They somehow they almost see that you both are perfect match, but then they cannot say that very clearly, loudly, and openly. Because they tried to do that in the past with someone else, and then they had to pay in a very negative way for that. It costed them a lot. Maybe the people around them, that person in the environment, were not very friendly, and they did not accept this kind of circumstances. And maybe it's almost like that they are already with someone, and then that someone is so influential or so controlling that it costed them a lot, and they definitely don't want to get into that kind of situation once again. But then they see a huge potential between you and them, and they don't want to even get to explore that potential, because they are very scared of what happened in the past, and they immediately, the logical mind takes over the heart and the emotion and all the material manifestation opportunities. Is the mind restricts. The minds want to save from that kind of tragic attack that they had to witness in the past. The mind is not able to distinguish that what happened in the past was very different, and what's happening now is very different, and it may or may not happen. The tragic thing may not happen this time. The mind doesn't see that, and it's constantly sabotaging their expression, their feeling, and they are feeling little lost. And for this, these two cards are for you, I feel, in this context. What you can do is that you can constantly keep cleansing their space. It's the essence burner with the child, very innocently, without judging them, without forcing them innocently keep cleansing their space, help them to cleanse their mind in a very indirect way. You cannot be very direct and very straightforward that this is what your mind is doing to you. You should not be getting into these mind games. Don't worry about what has happened. You cannot say that. So do things in a very indirect way, help them to overcome their past. And something tells me that there are chances for you to win them, but then it will be a fight and it would be an ugly fight, and you will definitely win them in your life. But it's a decision for you also. Do you want to get into that kind of ugly fight with a third person? It may get very ugly in a certain way, so be little sure. The cards are suggesting that your commitment to this person will get more tested with time, because there is a third person involved, and that third person is going to be very uh, di- difficult to handle, and it will constantly test your commitment in this relationship. And the cards are suggesting that don't take very drastic steps, take very many steps, and calm down and breathe and let the life transform the situation on its own. You really cannot do much about it. Only thing that you can do is you can help this person to cleanse their past wounds, and after that leave it for the destiny, because it's the Bazinga card. I really love this. It reminds me of Sheldon from Big Bang Theory, but nevertheless, it's almost like a Bazinga moment, and things will definitely change for good after this Bazinga moment happens. You have to wait for it to happen. It will not happen by itself, but it will happen through the third person. The third person will royally make a big mistake, and it will then start. I don't see that happening in this card, but then it's the words are just pouring out of me. And I see that that's when you will say Bazinga. I didn't expect this, and how stupid she can be or he can be. That's what your reaction would be, and you will feel blessed that the universe gave this opportunity to you to utilize the stupidity of that third person and take things forward in life. So that's your reading, and let's move on to pile 4. Are they hiding their feelings from you? So we have 3 of Swords, we have 8 of Swords, we have Lovers, we have 3 of Cups, and we have King of Cups, and we also have 6 of Cups. So I see a lot of emotions. I see a lot of, especially on your side, I see a lot of emotions. On their side, they are definitely hiding their feelings. Their mind is controlling them very strongly and very uh, reluctantly. They are trapped. They don't want to be trapped, but they are trapped, and they definitely are not showing their feelings, and you will never realize how much they care for you. This card speaks for itself. You will never realize, but they definitely, deep inside their heart, they do. And on the other hand, you want to celebrate a lot of things with them, but you feel so disconnected when you come in front of them. It's almost like this person doesn't even react to anything. How should I even communicate to this person? This person, or even if they react, it looks so superficial that you feel even more frustrated. And then over a period of time, you have learned to control your emotions about this person because you have already given up to a large extent, and you uh, portray yourself that you don't care and you are in complete control of your emotions. But deep inside, it's there is something rooted from your past which keeps bothering you, some kind of similar experience that you had in the past, and that keeps bothering you, and you feel that it's the karma that is coming back and haunting you. You might have done something similar to someone else. Maybe someone was more interested and you push them back. It's something like that. I don't understand how to put it in the words, but it was like you did something similar to someone else and they actually left you with a lot of pain and they moved on with a lot of pain. And right now you feel that it's almost haunting you back, the similar situation in the other way around. But the cards are saying that that was a different situation. The stars are in your favor, so stop taking the burden. It's very loud and clear in that way, is that that situation was different, what happened in your past, and it's nowhere related to this. It's a fresh new relationship that is trying to start, but this person has its own limitation in his or her mind, and that person is also heartbroken because they definitely want to come out of self-imposed limitations, but the mind is playing so many tricks for them that they definitely can't do that as of now. But then you and your loved ones are safe. This connection is very safe. It's not going anywhere on the downside. You don't see it going on the higher side, on the caring side also, but it's not going on the lower side that you will get disconnected forever. It's not going on that direction either. You will be here for a while in this stage where you will feel disconnected between both of you, but then stop feeling lonely, stop feeling that you are left alone, because this person is feeling even more lonely. They are more alone than what you are feeling about yourself in this situation. You are comparatively in a very better position. So start seeking some kind of spiritual side of yours through which you will find a solution to sort this problem. So the cards are suggesting that bring that spiritual side of yours, and suddenly you will see that things are changing and you can help them to get out of that stupid mental blockage that they have in their mind. It's your spiritual side that has the key for them to open up to you. So you cannot do it by directly trying to do some smart talk with them. It won't work out. I'm sorry. You need to explore your spiritual side. And for each one of you, it will be so different that I really cannot start talking about it. It's very different. So I'd like to conclude this reading here. And if you want to have a personal reading with me, all the links are given below. Thank you so much. Until next time, bye bye.